Guercino's Samson captured by the Philistines, painted in 1619, is highly representative of Baroque art, both in subject and technique. Baroque art was heavily encouraged by the Catholic Church because of its ability to evoke certain emotions by pulling the viewer directly into a dramatic scene of martyrdom or religious devotion. This painting tells the biblical story of Samson, a Nazarite who has been given immense strength and the promise that he will save the Israelites from the Philistines, so long as he never cuts his hair. Samson falls in love with the Philistine woman, Delilah, who has been bribed to discover the secret of Samson's strength. When Delilah learns the truth, she shears Samson's hair in his sleep, and he is enslaved by the Philistines. Eventually, his hair and strength return, and he collapses a building, killing himself along with thousands of Philistines. Guercino depicts this story of strength and martyrdom through one single dramatic moment, the actual capture. His well-muscled back, bathed in light, shows that he once carried the strength of God. His hair is newly shorn. Some of the men pressing in from the left still hold scissors, and his head is being pulled down. His massive feet, once powerful, struggle to find leverage in the violent throng. The strong diagonal lines of the composition, a key element of Baroque art, lead the viewer through several planes of emotion. As we move along the first diagonal from Samson's outstretched foot to the clamor of men, the mood becomes one of chaos and hopelessness. Chiaroscuro and tenebrism, both popular Baroque techniques, create intense contrast in three-dimensional form. Samson is powerless against these men, despite his size. Just below this we find relative peace once more, this time in Delilah. She is draped in rich colors and there are flowers in her hair. Upon first glance, she too is a victim of the assault. However, Delilah's facade of innocence betrays not only Samson, but also the viewer. If we follow the line of her hand, we see that she is actively engaged in fighting Samson. The eye is then led back to Samson's body. In painting Samson from this angle, Guercino allows the viewer to become part of the painting. Because we don't see the emotion on Samson's face, we are able to step into his body and experience what he is experiencing. Finally, the eye follows the diagonal to the angel. Most everyone at the time would have been familiar with the ending of the story, Samson's sacrifice. The angel serves as a reminder that Samson's act of sacrifice for the good of his people has earned him heaven's favor. Samson captured by the Philistines exemplifies Italian Baroque painting. Technically, it employs the strong diagonals and drama typical of Baroque art, and makes excellent use of chiaroscuro and tenebrism. Moreover, its successful integration of the viewer into the subject makes it Baroque in its purest form, a dramatic biblical moment used to evoke feelings of devotion and religious moral teaching.